was that wide receivers room like? I guess the next time y'all were watching film together, y'all reviewing everything, and that play popped up again. What was the reaction?
I mean, it was kind of the same. We kind of move on from it. We didn't really harp on it. Like
What's to say about the depth, though? I mean, when you got, you're contributing. I mean, had 3 other guys. I think they caught the first touchdown. I mean, Tyler had his. I mean,
it's
what does that mean? Everybody can contribute
It's
like that.
crazy just how much talent we got in the room. Like how much everybody can do something. Like from all the way from Riley, all the way to Matt, and all the young guys. Everybody just in there contributing with his own scout team or with the team.
How competitive is it to make that travel, to get on the bus, I guess, as Kirby says? I mean, is there really guys holding their breath, wanting to know if they're going to be on that 7-man squad?
I mean, yeah, of course, but everybody trying to die and get around, like, special teams, trying to find a way to contribute anyway, because you never know. It's always the next man, so.
Has it always been like that, or do you feel like it's gotten more and more competitive each year that you've been here?
I feel like it was kind of switched around, but I mean, ever since we went to the national championship, that's the expectations. So, I mean, it come with it. Like if you can't be consistent with it, then I mean, you find the next man.
Would you have been disappointed if you had made through your entire Georgia career though without scoring at least one time? That's something that ever.
I ain't never really think about it like that. Just because I always believed in myself. I said he gonna get it one way.
Yeah.
What's the mentality for the road games? I know the South Carolina game had a lot of build-up. Now we're hearing so much about Missouri's offense. How do you guys manage that part of Georgia football players?
Well, really, to be honest, you just attack every week. We know we can only worry about us and just practice. We treat every game like the same. So as far as practice goes, we just see how harder we can go than last week, to be honest.
Have practices been harder than the game so far?
Definitely. Definitely.
Well, I mean, what makes them harder? I mean, you wouldn't think that, I guess.
I mean, I just look at it as if you put all of everything into the bucket during the week, then the game gonna be easy. Like if I bust myself every week, every day of the week, when I know somebody else probably not doing that, I know I'm gonna be better on Saturday.
So I guess you hit that goal of scoring for the first time this year. Do you have any other goals for your last season here at Georgia?
Not like, I mean, set out, of course I want to score more touchdowns, but I mean, I'm trying to see how many I can score in a game, to be honest. How many I can score, whether it's offense or special teams.
What's the key to being a good blocker for a receiver? We always hear about offensive linemen. We've seen lead blocks in the backfield. We don't hear a lot about how receivers become good blockers. I mean, what makes it able to block like you guys block?
Well, for me, it was personally my attitude, because, I mean, you could ask anybody in high school. Jason wasn't a big blocker. So, I mean, it was a big change in my attitude of wanting to, and just want to be able to see somebody else be successful. That's a big part of it.
You don't normally think of receivers as mean, tough guys, but, I mean, do you have to kind of put that hat on when you're out there on the perimeter fighting those corners?
Yeah, kind of, because I can't let nobody think I'm soft. I ain't going for that.
Kirby said that you were a guy he's kind of raved about your blocking on special teams. Had you played any special teams before coming to college, and is it something you envision yourself being good at?
I mean, in high school, before I played receiver, I was the kicker, the punter and kicker for my high school. Okay. So, I mean, that counted in my 9th and 10th grade year.
What units are you on now? What special teams units?
Kickoff, punt, and punt return. And then, Cole ever get tired, he don't want to do kickoff return, I do that too.
And when did you kind of find that special teams might be your niche as far as getting on the field?
I ain't never really kind of look at it like that. I kind of look at it as if I do these special teams, that's more I can put on myself, more I can put on film. Like, people raving about the special teams and stuff like that. I kind of put that as a second part of my game, but I know I don't know how to phrase that. I know I'm going to take care of that, but I'm always thought of myself as being a receiver first. But, I mean, whatever you throw me, I'm going to do my best.
What's been one of your favorite memories being a Georgia football player, besides the SEC championship, the Rose Bowl? Personally, like one of your favorite things that you remember from your time?
Heavy question.
You took out all the fun stuff.
Well, I mean, if it is one, that's fine. But
yeah, I don't I don't see how you could beat walking into the national championship in Atlanta, my hometown. It's like, don't get no better than that. But yeah, I can't top that national championship.
What were some of the emotions that you felt walking in as a team? You know, like, is that, or just excited, or what?
Yeah,
was through your
it was
mind?
just like, shoot, we here. Like, we really done. I feel like we changed the culture. Like it's really about to turn around from here on, from whatever the outcome of this game is next year, the year after that. Like, standard been set, kind of like it really came to reality. Like, that was my big thing.
Have y'all continuously transferred that message to this year, and do you feel like the team's on the same track?
Of course, yes, ma'am. I do. It's wild. I mean, not wild, but it's good to see like the transition. Like even the young guys, even starting to buy in. Like they come in, probably didn't have to do scout team and stuff like that in high school. Like they noticing they got to do stuff like that for us to be successful. Like it's a big team effort. So.
Is Kirby always as intense as we see him? I mean, we only see a part of practice, but he looks real intense. Does he ever calm down, or is he like
He
that?
ain't that bad. He ain't that bad.